guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So there was a global maintenance and data download last night. Now, actually, let me just real quick at the start, let me pull up the wiki, just see. There was a lot of issues last night when the maintenance finished of people not being able to get into the game. Seems as though people are able to get in now. Okay. So it looks like it was fixed. There was some sort of connection error or issue happening when trying to do any stage that required stamina, but it does seem like it was fixed. Not really a lot oh, there's one last thing I wanted to pull up. Well, actually, Proton usually does have it here, but so okay, this is very small for global, just like JP, right? I think the reason that we are not getting like an LR, actually, I was like, okay, because I was saying, they dropped the gammas. That's an extra banner, sure. But I don't see Dokkan just, like, not dropping this LR that typically is in this spot. You go back years, October and November, an LR drops in these 2 months. There's no LR that has shown up. And then we got the V-Jump scan last night, which really has me thinking that Heroes is actually going to get an LR. I think, like, Limit Broken Super Saiyan 4 Full Power Vegito is actually going to be an LR. I do kind of think so. So that could be the reason why Global is not getting Golden Frieza right now, and JP did not get an LR. And I could speak for myself when I say I'm okay with that. If there's no LR in JP this week because we're getting Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegito LR, sure. You got it. That's fine with me. But that could be the thing. Because otherwise, it's just very stupid that Global... Because, okay, Global dropped the Resurrection F Blues, right? They have a Part 2 LR, Golden Frieza. Global's next Dokkan Fest is going to be Vegeta and Trunks. They have a Part 2 LR, Infusion and Zamasu. But Global is doing both of these characters and then not dropping their Part 2 LR with them, right? Where is Golden Frieza coming out? Where is Fusion Zamasu coming out? Who knows? Right? So it's very bizarre. So we had the app update. Only 3 new characters are all World Tournament characters. We'll get to them in 1 second. Next World Tournament is actually dropping. What's crazy is, dude, I don't know. Sometimes they are very bizarre. JP's World Tournament is next weekend, and Global's is this weekend. Why the hell is JP's next? I don't understand why JP's is next weekend. Doesn't make any sense. There has to be some sort of logic behind some of these moves Dokkan is making. Area 28 just got a couple of quest mode stages. And then Extreme Super Battle Road Stage 35. And then a bunch of untranslated assets. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got right here. So we have this Trunks, who, again, the World Tournament starts, like, tonight. Like, as in 17 hours, 18 hours or some shit like that, the World Tournament happens. So this Trunks, mid, pretty much. The thing about this Trunks and then the Goten and oftentimes these World Tournament characters, it's just that, like, this version of Trunks did not have a card in Dokkan, right? This, of course, is the Trunks from the very end of Dragon Ball Z, right? At the very end of the Buu saga. This guy didn't have a card in Dokkan, so now he does, right? So that's sort of the purpose there. He's not anything exceptional, special. I just don't really foresee him being useful in a lot of spots, right? Like, he's not great, unfortunately. We have Shen. Now, this, again, we have just another L of a character. I don't really know what they're thinking with these types of Dragon Ball Saga units. It's just, this is just not good enough. These characters, they drop these characters and they're just not good enough, right? Like, he's getting 30% right here, sure. High chance to stun is decent. He's got the seal, the medium chance to dodge. But what happens is this character, his stats are just so low as a free-to-play unit. It's like, I feel like if you look at his kit, it's decent, right? Like, if this is, like, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right? And, like, he has this exact kit with, like, Dokkan Fest TUR stats and common Saiyan links, like, yeah, it works. But when you have Shen here, which is Kami inside of a human's body in disguise, with this link set and he's on these teams, it's just this is just becomes a worthless unit. I World Tournament is so annoying, so terrible, that I really wish they would make these characters better. I don't really see an argument or reasoning for these characters not being better. It just doesn't make sense. This is just flat out not good enough. This guy I think should be way better. This Shen and all World Tournament characters should be better. Sure, there's some decent rewards and stuff like that you are getting, right? You get your 30 million points, you're going to get some good Kais, a bunch of resources, stones, right? You are getting a lot of stuff, but they just got to make these characters better, man. Like, this, to me, just does not... It just flat out doesn't cut it. I refuse to relent on that. All right, so we have that. We don't need the hero stuff up anymore. All right, then we have this Goku Black. This Goku Black, I mean, he's like okay-ish or mid. The problem, this was crazy. When is this? Oh my god, dude, this is insane. Here, let's just pull him up. So this Goku Black comes out, right? And then look at this. 2 weeks later, we get the summonable base form Goku Black, who is basically just a better version. I don't understand. And it's going to be the same on Global. This guy comes out with Vegeta and Trunks, again, probably December 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Vegeta and Trunks, I would say, from the 2nd to the 9th. In that range. They're definitely coming out. There's no, I said this before. The Tanabata banner is coming on Christmas 100% for sure. Unless they do some craziness, and it's like, instead of Vegeta and Trunks, they drop Beast Gohan, and then, like, they put Beast Gohan on the Tanabata banner in Vegeta and Trunks' place. That's, like, the only way. Like, that doesn't happen. But the Tanabata banner will be on Christmas. Vegeta and Trunks will be at the start of December with this unit. This was so bizarre to me. Like, they dropped this base form Goku Black future time traveler support, and then they just drop a better version of a summonable, better version of him. Like, 2 weeks later. Like, why would they do that? Like, you could drop, like, 2 different, like, okay, so because this guy was a support, they should have made this guy just a straight defensive unit, is what they should have done with this guy, right? Like, I don't know. I just think it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Look at this. Come on. Come on. Like, for real? Are we for real right now? Like, crazy. It's just insane. Insane. Yeah, but this Goku Black, I mean, he's nothing super special, right? Unfortunately. He certainly could be better. So there's him. Here, of course, is, like, the artwork and the banners and stuff like that. There's that. The new quest mode stages for Area 28. Oh, so that's... Is that not done? So wait, does that means LR Vegito Blue, his EZA should be fully available on Global then? Because 8 stages, that's the final, like, that's done. So LR Vegito Blue should be available then, right? Yeah. I believe so. I believe Vegito, you should be able to fully EZA him and get all the really good equips and stuff like that. October 20th. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, all right. Vegito Blue. This guy, I feel like this guy is decent. You can utilize him in some Super Battle Road stages, and he could be effective. I've found that this guy, if you're going up against a tough physical boss, this guy can cut it, right? So, like, I've used this guy in no item runs against the Metal Cooler Core before, right? Like, that. This guy, he's decent. Probably one of the stronger free-to-play units in the game. They originally, remember, had given him his EZA, and then everyone was mad, and then they actually did buff him by a little bit, and he is quite a bit better. It's just the one thing with him is, you have the stacking right there. You really just need good RNG that you get the additional, and then you actually get the high chance to proc the super attack. You actually get that to hit, right? That's what's going to make this Vegito Blue start to get really good, is once you're able to stack up quite a bit. I think if they were to really make this guy super good, I think one thing that they really could have done right here is, damn, you know what they could have just let this, they could have just let that just be a stack. Man, how much better would he be if that's what he was? He greatly stacked on 18 key and normal stacked on 12 key. They should have did that. That would have been interesting. I think this exact kit, but then I mean, he might be too good, but for a free to play, that might be too good, but that would be pretty fire. That would be pretty good. All right, so we have that. Movie Hero. Okay, dude. Movie Hero Extreme Super Battle comes out. Now, Dokkan has always been the same since day one. They drop very difficult content, and then they release summonable options to destroy that content. They've always done this, right? I've seen people complain all year about the difficult content, but guess what? Characters are going to come out that are going to shit on it. That's the way it is. It's the way it's always been. Most gacha games are like, it is what it is. Like, you know what you're getting into playing the game, right? Now, occasionally, because of like Global and JP at the same time stuff, Global gets it in reverse, where the stage drops, but then the characters that released afterwards designed to screw the stage over are already out on Global. It's like, Global players have Gamma 1 and 2, right? At this stage was out, like, this dropped in like June on JP or some shit like that. So, like, we didn't have Carnival Goku, right? No LR Goku and Vegeta, no STR Piccolo, right? No Gamma 1 and 2. Like, this is a joke. This is a free no item run instantly, right? Like, the extreme Super Battle Road stages can be tough, right? Like, you know, Goku family, Vegeta family, these stages are tough, right? Like, it's not a one try no item run oftentimes. But Movie Hero is going to be with the Gammas and shit. Oh yeah, that's not going to be tough. Here's a bunch of untranslated assets. I believe this is some Tanabata stuff right here. Oh yeah, this would be the boss rush stage for Tanabata. This is another Super Battle Road stage right there. A bunch of Easy A's, some Patan stuff. And looks like that's pretty much it. Yeah, okay. So, again, the Global World Tournament is in, what, like 17 hours or something like that? If we look at the schedule, the calendar here, dude, we're going to see, like, as soon as the Global World Tournament ends, man, like, Sunday, Monday, we're going to start seeing Heroes teasers and shit. Like, these characters are going to be out, you know, coming up. I think the reason that this week didn't have anything, again, is because Limit Broken Vegito is probably an LR. Just based on all the stuff we're seeing, they're still hiding a character. I think there's a really good chance. I mean, Heroes is getting a red zone stage. They asked about this in surveys, like, would we want a Heroes LR? Would we want Heroes difficult content? You know, it's like, dude, they asked about Garlic Jr. in a survey, and then Garlic Jr. showed up in game. Like, a lot of times they like, I've seen people think that, like, the surveys is just, like, lip service or something like that. I don't know, but as soon as you see, like, the wording in these surveys, the chance that they pop up is very high. So, I am anticipating now, potentially, we could see Vegito as an LR. That shit's gonna be fire. So, let me know what you guys think of the global data download. Again, I think the reason Golden Freeze is not here is because probably Vegito, right? That makes a ton of sense. But let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.